Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a 12 by 12 camping scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using for today is from scrapbook.com. I bought it a couple of years ago, but it's from the Cartabella, the summer camp collection. My paper does measure 11.5 by 11.5, and I did ink all my edges with my Stampin' Up! Early Espresso. To start off, I do have clouds. What's really funny is that when I was working on this layout on my silhouette, I actually designed it with a cloud border on top, and I thought it will just look pretty cute. And then I came across this paper with clouds, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. Go ahead and put it on top. It does measure 11.5 by 3 inches. Next, I do have another border. This is just a Googled image that I brought down to my silhouette and trace. Go ahead and put it here at the bottom. It measures, I stretched it out to be 11.5. The same with this border. For this border, I actually did purchase it. I did forget where it's from, but I'll go ahead and leave the information on the description below just in case anybody's interested. It actually comes like this. It's a 2-piece border. I ended up cutting it because I'm using this on a different layout, and I only needed a section of it, but it does come with this on top. I just don't need snow at the moment, but I thought this is really cute, just in case anybody's interested. And I'll go ahead and glue it down with my zip dry. Last night I was creating playlists of all my videos, so if anybody's interested, I do have playlists. And I was looking over my old tutorial videos on my laptop, where I actually screen recorded myself finding borders and tags. So if anybody's interested on how I do that on my silhouette, it's so simple. It actually kind of I inspired myself. So this morning I woke up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So instead I started drinking coffee and looking up borders. I got so many good ones. I can't wait to start using them. But it's really simple. I really like this mountain. It's really nice. Very simple to cut. Didn't give me any issues at all. Next, I'll go ahead and back this on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. Look how beautiful this paper is. This is one of the papers that I did not want to use because it's so beautiful, but I can't do that. I gotta start using what I have, because the other day I went on the scrapbook.com website, and I added so many papers to cart, but I told myself that I needed to use what I had, and then in the new year, which is only like 2 months away, I could, if I use up, I have so much paper. Next, I do have my frame. My frame is actually from Little Scraps of Heaven. For my frame, it does measure 4.5 by 4.5, and on my silhouette I did do an internal offset. For the inside, it does measure 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And on my silhouette, I did do internal offset. And I also have my cute little journaling card. I did want to mention that all the files that I'm using for today, these are all just files that I already had. I've been looking through just through my files to see what I've had. I have so many files that I purchased, and unfortunately I never used. I used to just buy so many files at a time, especially when they had sales, and I would just stock up on everything and never actually use them. And I do feel bad because I think these are from Treasure Box Designs, and I never, this boy is such a cutie and I never even used them, and I really want to start using what I have. It's kind of the theme, my current theme, just use up what I have because I paid for it. Again, I'll leave the information on the description below. For my little boy, he does measure 4 by 2.5. For my little girl, she does measure 5 3/4 by 2 inches, and this is without the sticks. This for the s'mores, that's actually from a different file which is no longer available, but that's okay. But again, I already had it, so I decided to go ahead and use it for them. And then for the stick, it just measures 3 inches long, and I did pop them up on 1 layer of foam tape. And on their cute little faces, I used my Peachy stamps. And I thought it would be so cute if I did like little mini trees. All these trees, I measured them at 2.5 inches. For this one, it does measure at 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. And I thought it would be so cute. Next, I do have my tent. My tent measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. Go ahead and put it here. And lastly, I do have my sun and clouds. For my clouds, I did pop them up on foam tape. And for my sun, it does measure 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. I thought it was a very simple layout, but super cute. What I really love about this layout, that one day I had the idea for this layout and I created it on my silhouette and I started cutting everything that same day. This is one layout that I finished in a couple of hours, which usually my layouts could take days because it takes a while to create them. The idea, sometimes I'm inspired, sometimes I'm not. And by the time I design everything, cut everything, paper piece everything, put it together, and actually get to film it, it's been days. Some of my projects that I currently have for Christmas, I've been working on them for 2 or 3 weeks. So the fact that I was able to do this simple layout in a couple of hours, I think it's amazing. I'll double check, but I think the tent was one of the files that's no longer available. I used to purchase a lot of files from this one website, but when I go to the website, it says it's no longer available. I think it went out of business, which is really sad because I really like their files, but it is what it is. And there you have it. This is my 12 by 12 camping scrapbook layout. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.